Hey Scoriox crew, how's it going today? I'm just going to make a really quick video on how to stake in the SLP pool for the ILV ETH pair for staking on Illuvium, okay? And I know what you're thinking. Illuvium staking V2 is right around the corner. So why is he doing this now? Now, I wanted to get it in there just for anyone that needs to know, but also I have so much stuff to stake right now and I want to get the 2 weeks worth of rewards. I'm definitely going to make an updated video when that comes around. But just know that this will apply for the most part. The staking V2 changes a lot of things, but it doesn't really change the underlying process. It just makes gas fees and things a lot smaller, and it makes a lot of the other stuff a bit more straightforward. So I'll cover that as well. But I'll definitely be making an updated video just in case anyone's unsure. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so what you're going to need for this is you're going to need ILV and Ethereum. You can have one or the other and swap them on Sushiswap, but if you're like me and you purchase ILV and Ethereum on an exchange, that is better because you'll have a lot less gas costs than if you were to swap between them on something like Sushiswap or Uniswap. You definitely want to have them ready if possible. Okay, I'll just show you how to move it over to your MetaMask account. You can see my Binance here. I've hidden all my balances. I'm no whale, so don't get that into your head. But all you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to the wallet right up in the top right here. I know it's a little hard to see, but the wallet right there near your username. On the app, it's in a similar spot. If anyone wants to see a tutorial for the app specifically, it's a bit more painful because the MetaMask app and things not particularly fun to use. But if anyone wants that, just leave a comment down below. And also please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I've been growing so fast. It's all thanks to all you guys. So yeah, just want to go to wallet, and that's where I am here. Then you want to go to your ILV and Ethereum. You'll have to do this separately, unfortunately. But you just go to withdraw. And then you just enter the address. So if I want to find the address, I'll go over to my Brave browser. I use Brave. You can use Chrome or whatever you have MetaMask on. And you go to this section at the top, which has the address. And you left click it, and that will copy it to the clipboard. Then you just jump over here, Control V for paste, or you can right click it and click paste. And me personally, I always like to make sure there are no spaces anywhere in this. Okay, that's very important. You do not want this address to be wrong. If you're unsure and scared, then just take the time to double and triple check. I always do. So you can see I can't go to the right anymore. That's me hitting the right hand key. I can't go to the left anymore. There's no hidden spaces that I've accidentally gotten. Okay, doing it this way, it should be pretty easy. Then you just want to select the network. This is going to be ERC20. Whenever you're using Sushiswap or Uniswap, in this case Sushiswap, they use the Ethereum network. The other one, which is BSC, is the Binance Smart Chain, and that's for PancakeSwap. There are a few others as well. I think the Waffle Swap or whatever that is uses it as well. But yes, it's on the Ethereum blockchain. And a good indicator for that is that the pool uses Ethereum and ILV, so it's on the Ethereum blockchain. There is wrapped Ethereum and all that, but especially if you're new, do not worry about any of that stuff. Even I barely touch it. Then you're just going to want to enter the amount. Oh, there you go, it revealed how much is in here. I already transferred some over, so all good. But you'll just enter the amount and then you hit withdraw. I personally have like 5-factor authentication. It takes me a long while to transfer anything out of it, but that's just for my own safety. I suggest you do take similar measures. Okay, so I'll just minimize that. So once you've transferred that, you want to go onto the Sushiswap website. Okay, and you want to make sure you connect your wallet. So you just click it in the corner, or if you're like me and you have MetaMask already set up, then it basically always automatically connects you. All of these links for these websites I'm going to leave down in the description, so don't worry about that. But yeah, always double checking the name is important. I have seen some weird ones, things like Sushiswap and swap is misspelt and things like that. So try to always go to a trusted source to grab the links. Even if that's not me, go find something else that you trust. Okay, always do your own research. Obviously not financial advice, but please don't get scammed. Okay. So now you're going to want to go to the liquidity tab. All right. You're going to input ETH and ILV. Luckily for us, ILV is a trusted coin, so it's already listed here. If you're doing this for tokens that aren't listed here, by the way, I'll tell you when the V2 break is. So this is all the same at the moment for V2. If it's not listed here, I've actually added sILV personally, but it doesn't actually exist here. If ILV is listed here, you're pretty good, but always do your own research. Double check the contract address if you have to. Okay. Now, doing max would be nice, which is 0.95 ETH. I don't think I have that much ILV anyways. But make sure you have some left over for gas fees. With V2, it's going to be a lot less. I can't tell you how much it might cost on average at the moment. But for V1, I like to keep at least $400, $400 to $500. If you're even in the low periods, in the high ones, maybe $600 worth of Ethereum spare. In this case, I think my plan was to do 0.8. Yeah, that seems appropriate. Maybe 0.85. I have more ETH than I thought. 0.85. That's good. So what this is going to do is it's going to deposit 0.85 Ethereum and 2.49 ILV, and it's going to lock them in this. It's going to provide liquidity. So when a market, especially in a decentralized exchange like this one, when people are going to buy things, there's no market maker. No, there's no Binance or Coinbase to sort out who's buying from who and things like that. So people have to provide liquidity, and they get a small percentage fee of all the transactions. I'm not providing as much as some others, so I won't get much of a fee, but this is to help with things like impermanent loss. I can make a separate video on that, but really, if you have a long-term mindset, especially with our 450% APY that we have at the moment, impermanent loss isn't really going to take like barely 1% of the profits you're going to make. If you're doing this really short term and you aren't putting much money in, the impermanent loss could really hurt you. So that's just kind of the way you need to try and think about it. Again, if you want a video about this, just leave a comment. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to confirm adding liquidity. And that's how many tokens I'm going to get. It's way more than I thought. That's interesting. Confirm liquidity. Just going to ask me to sign it. It's going to have a gas fee. $97. That's literally why I'm making this video right now and not when V2 happens, because it's actually pretty good at the moment. Believe me, it gets way past that. It's actually quite a bit though. I don't know if I'm going to have any spare for the rest of the fees. I think I'll be okay, but I might be cutting it a little bit close. I'll just confirm that. Oh, so I took so long to hit the confirm button there. The gas fee actually changed, and that's why I had to press it twice. I only did it once, but yeah, just in case you're wondering what happened there. So now I can view this on the Explorer. Personally, I like to watch it sometimes. It thinks it's going to take under 45 seconds. Now, you might be waiting here like 5 minutes some days and it hasn't changed. Sometimes you do actually need to refresh the browser. It depends on the sort of browser you're using and stuff as well. So don't panic as something weird happens. I have had times where things have taken longer than expected. Anytime I've ever had this issue and I've been concerned, my rule of thumb is to wait 24 hours. I've had any single issue I've had resolved personally within 24 hours. That's the rule of thumb I like to follow, okay? As you can see, it's created a success. All good. So now what has happened is it has given me SLP tokens, okay? So I don't know if it adds them automatically to my thing. There you go. I might have added this custom token. I will grab the contract address for that and leave it in the description in case it doesn't add it for you. And all you want to do to add that so that you can see how much you have is you go import tokens, and you can search SLP, but it's not going to be here. But you go to import tokens and you go to custom token and you'll type in the contract address and stuff. I'll leave that in the description as well. Okay, so don't stress about that. All right. So now I have the SLP. What do I do next? I go to Illuvium, right? I'll go to the base website. Okay, so you'll be here. You just want to go to the staking page up the top there. And then you want to go to the core pools and SushiLP, and you want to click stake. So I always do 2.0. Given all my maths, 2.0 tokens actually get you like 30-40% more than a 1.0 token, and like 80% more than a 1.0 in the ILV pool. So I really like the 2.0 tokens. I have a very long-term mindset with this whole project. That's me personally. You obviously don't have to do that. Know that in V2, you're going to have to lock up for a minimum of 1 month, no matter what. Even if you're staking now, when you have to move it over, you won't be able to keep your unlocked tokens and still get the rewards. Okay. So I'm just going to go 2.0. I'm going to hit max all the SLP that I got from just before. Next. And now here's the thing. This is the big difference between V1 and V2. In V2, in the current proposal, you will not have to claim to stake. Currently, I have to claim from each pool individually, very expensive, and then I can stake. It's just the way it is, unfortunately. I foresee them. I'm going to go with ILV because that's safest for me. I have a little bit of Ethereum left, so if I need to buy sILV really quickly, I can. But I'm hoping this will give me enough sILV and rewards that I won't need to. I'm going to wait before you can stake first. Claim. Yeah, this is the claim. Okay, I'm claiming ILV. It's just going to ask you to sign again. Again, gas fees are pretty cheap right now. I'm so stoked. The Shiny Shards Guild definitely saved me on this one. Okay, and this next claim, see how many gas fees I have to go through for this? It's ridiculous. Again, another one. So that's 2 gas fees. They're claiming both pools. No, 1 gas fee for claiming, 1 gas fee for staking in that case. Sorry. But yes, it's very confusing. That's why we're going to staking V2. Now you'll just see the transaction is confirming here. And again, you can click view on Explorer to see this going through. Under 45 seconds is what it's expecting. But yeah, now I'm up to 2 SLP. I'm very excited to see those rewards after 12 months. I think I penned it in 2.0, right? Yes. So it's just that simple, guys. Once this confirms, it's all done. Success. There you go. Now you go back to staking. You can see it's ticked there as well. Sometimes that tick won't appear as well. Just refresh the page. Again, I think that depends mostly on your browser. The cache is really full and things like that. So when in doubt, just hard refresh, which is actually Control F5. So now I can look at my dashboard. I can see 2.27 SLP. And if I want to double check I did it right, because currently I'm really not sure. I think vesting will show me. I can see 365 days, 2.0 wait. And that's how much SLP I deposited. And that's locked up. I did it properly. Very exciting. But for me personally, but I hope you guys get something out of this too. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope this was really helpful. Everyone have a good weekend. Oh wow, this is going to launch on Monday.